So I was planning on making a fun video full of action and adventure and sports, but my tiny little British icon runs perfectly fine until you give it a tiny bit of gas, then it just dies. Oh gosh. So today we're going to see if we can limp our way to the mechanic's shop. I'm going to try to record it, record any breakdowns, we'll see what happens. Welcome back to Right Lane Riders, the channel where we celebrate bad financial decisions, classic car ownership, and anything in between. So, what's going on today? Well, the car's been having some power issues. It idles just fine, but as soon as you start going and you give it any power, it'll turn off, usually around 3,000, 4,000 RPM. The big issue is I can't actually see my tach, so I have no idea what RPM I'm at. So, I've just been kind of guessing, hoping it doesn't turn off on me. Now, I do live on a hill, so going home is a bit problematic if I stall going up the hill. But if I stall going down the hill, it's not so bad, because I could just pop the clutch and the car will turn right back on. So as you can see, I'm going up a hill right now, and just power issues. Oof. So hopefully it keeps going. That's not so bad. Oh shit, that is bad. Oh no. Well, let's see if we can get it going. Usually all we do is wait and then it fires right back up. The car does idle beautifully. But yeah, as soon as you give it any gas, especially going up the hill, it's been powering off. It's been giving me some trouble. Being a 55-year-old car, there's been a lot of forum and online communities that have built up around it. So an issue like this, based on my research, could be faulty wiring, it could be a timing issue, or it could be fuel starvation to the carburetor. Just based on my own research, I think it's the fuel starvation to the carburetor, because the car does run just fine when it's idling. As soon as you start driving under any load where you feel like it's going to power off. Last time I had work done on the Mini, I changed a couple things. The first thing I did is I put a electronic ignition and an electronic distributor. So I don't think it's either of those, because if it were mechanical, then maybe they could get dirty or cogged down with something, but those are electric at this point, so those should be nice and reliable and clean. So my money's definitely on fuel starvation with the carburetor. One of the biggest annoyances with this car is I have no tach, so I'm just losing power blindly here. My tach is actually a new part, but with these old cars, as soon as you start replacing parts with newer parts and you upgrade certain things, they stop speaking to each other. So because I have an electronic ignition, my tach doesn't work reliably. So you can get it to work a little by like turning on something else electric. You can see that just powered it on briefly. Let's try it again. See that? So I'm going uphill right now, and we can see we are starting to lose power right here. Maybe if I turn on the lights, it'll move. I'm gonna back off the gas a little. You know what's nice about these super old cars is even when they're broken, they still sort of operate. I'm going to be pretty impressed if we can make it to this shop without having to pull over again. I've only had to pull over once, and I did not have to open the hood or the bonnet, as they say. About a 30-minute drive, and we are almost there. Oof. All right, we made it. Hopefully, next time you see this car, it'll be able to accelerate, maybe even race around Laguna Seca or something. And with that, let me know in the comments what you think the problem is, and I'll see you next time in the right lane. Literally in the right lane. Maybe even right of the right lane.